A charming small town named Ronadi used to be located along a drifting river. Its sunshine and the way its banana trees swayed were not the only things that contributed to its attraction. People there stayed close to one another through good times and bad. The steady flow of the river and the rustle of leaves created a harmonious sound that represented life there. Every joy was celebrated and every grief was shared in Ronadi, creating a symphony of unity that graced the village with generosity and affection. In that village, young Kwame lived with his grandmother, Memia. Ever since he was a wee babe of 2 months, Memia had cradled him in her loving arms. Kwame's parents had departed this world in an accident. Their small home was filled with the cherishes of love and laughter rather than being overloaded with wealth. Together, they painted their world in happy hues, taking pleasure in the most everyday experiences because they had discovered real wealth in one another's presence. Kwame was a nice and kind-hearted guy. One day his grandmother sent him to the market to buy some vegetables and milk. Memia gives him some extra coins to purchase his favorite snack. The sun sparkled down his walk, illuminating the town's streets in golden colors. A light breeze whispered secrets between the swaying banana tree leaves. The vegetable basket crinkled happily as Kwame left the market, his mission accomplished. He'd gotten everything on his list: milk, vegetables, and some other things. In his one hand were his all-time favorite chocolate chip cookies. He was very excited and happy to have his favorite snack. He quickened his pace, eager to get back home and enjoy his reward after a long day of shopping. On his way to home, Kwame spotted a person in the shadow of a large old tree. Under its green canopy, an old man was sitting with an expression of tiredness on his face and hunger reflecting in his eyes. His hunched shoulders seemed to be burdened by the weight of the world, creating a shadow on his exhausted figure. Kwame felt the hunger on the old man's face and his heart swelled with compassion. Without hesitation, he extended the packet of biscuits he had purchased, offering it as a small token of kindness. The act of kindness from Kwame filled them both with warmth and comfort, bridging the gap between their worlds and cheering up the tired soul of the elderly man. Grateful tears appeared in the old man's eyes as he accepted Kwame's offering with shaking hands, his heart touched by the kindness of the young boy. He gently thanked Kwame. As Kwame turned to depart, a gentle hand reached out to stop him. With a deep sparkle in his eye, the old man offered a small pot into Kwame's hands. At first, Kwame hesitated, politely declining the old man's unexpected gift. But the old man's insistence was like a gentle tug at his curiosity, stirring a sense of wonder within him. With a hesitant smile, Kwame finally relented, accepting the pot with a mixture of curiosity and gratitude. When Kwame got back home, his grandmother's watchful eyes were full of enthusiasm. With excitement bubbling within him, Kwame recounted the tale of his encounter with the old man beneath the tree. Memia listened intently, her heart swelling with pride at her grandson's kindness and compassion. With a loving smile, she hugged Kwame in a warm embrace, showering him with praise and admiration for his selfless act. She put the pot in a corner of the kitchen and started preparing dinner. The next day Memia thought to use the pot. She washed it and put the milk in it. When Kwame came back from school, Memia gave him some milk from the pot. Throughout the day, Memia continued to get milk from the pot. She was unaware that the quantity remained undiminished, defying the laws of nature. Memia consumed the entire milk throughout the day. When at night she thought to wash the pot, she was surprised to see that the pot was still full of milk. Memia's disbelief transformed into excitement as she called out to Kwame, eager to share the magical discovery with her grandson. Kwame's eyes widened in astonishment as he joined his grandmother, the sight of the pot brimming with milk leaving him speechless. They were all in disbelief at the unexplainable magic that had appeared in their small kitchen, and they were grateful for the mysterious gift they had been given. Eager to share the blessings bestowed upon them, Memia instructed Kwame to distribute some of the miraculous milk to their neighbors. It was a small gesture to spread joy and wonder throughout the village. The following morning, Memia decided to explore the full extent of the pot's magic. With a sense of suspense tingling in the air, she emptied the pot and replaced the milk with a handful of rice, her heart raced with excitement at what lay ahead. To her amazement, the pot began to work its magic once more, the grains of rice multiplying before her very eyes until the pot overflowed with abundance. With careful consideration, Memia removed a portion of the rice, yet the pot remained unchanged, its mystical properties undiminished by her actions. In awe of the wonders before them, Memia and Kwame marveled at the endless possibilities that lay within the humble vessel, their hearts brimming with gratitude for the extraordinary gift that had touched their lives. As the realization dawned upon Memia and Kwame that they possessed a truly magical pot, their hearts swelled with joy and gratitude. With newfound purpose, they embarked on a mission to spread the blessings they had received far and wide. Each day, they filled the pot with nourishment and love, using its extraordinary powers to alleviate the hunger of the less fortunate in their village. The aroma of freshly cooked meals wafted through the air, drawing the hungry souls to their doorstep like moths to a flame. With open hearts and outstretched hands, Memia and Kwame welcomed them all, their acts of kindness becoming a beacon of hope amid hardship. As word of their kind acts circulated the town, it created a tapestry of appreciation and thanks in their wake. The people of Ronadi came together in appreciation, their spirits lifted by the selfless generosity of Memia and Kwame. Each meal served became a testament to the power of compassion and community, uniting the villagers in a shared sense of purpose and belonging. In a whirlwind of joy and excitement, Memia and Kwame's journey to prosperity reached a crescendo as they purchased a big, spacious house. They were very happy due to the magic of the pot. However, some people never become happy to see you become wealthy. There was a woman named Baisa living in the neighborhood of Memia. She was very jealous and unhappy with what Memia and Kwame were doing for the welfare of other villagers and themselves. Baisa's curiosity burned like a flame in the depths of her soul, fueled by the mystery of Memia and Kwame's sudden ascent to prosperity. Day by day, she found herself drawn closer to the source of their newfound wealth, her inquisitive nature driving her to seek answers in the whispers of the village. She always gets in touch to find the secret. One fateful day, Baisa's watchful eyes caught sight of a scene that would change everything. Memia was filling the magical pot with some food and Baisa was watching this scene through a window. Filled with eagerness, Baisa saw the incredible scene materialize in front of her eyes. The pot, as if inspired with a supernatural energy, was overflowing with excess. Every second that went by, its contents were increasing. In that electrifying moment of revelation, Baisa's heart raced with the realization that she had stumbled upon the elusive secret behind Memia and Kwame's prosperity. One day Kwame and Memia were not home, Baisa's shadow slinked through the quiet streets, and her heart was racing with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. With stealthy steps, she approached the Memia's house. Her eyes were gleaming with determination as she plotted her daring scheme. With a flick of her wrist, the door creaked open, granting her entry into the domain of her unsuspecting neighbors. Baisa grabbed the pot with shaking hands, her heartbeat getting faster by the moment. She was well aware of the consequences of her actions. Therefore, she had a surge of regret mixed with excitement at that very time. However, it was impossible to resist the pull of wealth and power. As Baisa returned to her home, her mind raced with thoughts of the riches she could amass with the help of the magical pot. With trembling hands, she retrieved a pair of gold earrings, eager to test the limits of the pot's power. But as the earrings touched the depth of the pot, a sudden, blinding light erupted from within, engulfing Baisa in its radiant embrace. The pot was more than just a vessel of luck, it was a guardian of goodness, bound by an ancient magic that safeguarded it against the hands of greed. For those who dared to steal its power for selfish gain, the pot held a sinister fate in store. As Baisa's hands closed around the stolen treasure, the pot stirred with an unseen force, its magical essence recoiling against the darkness that sought to corrupt it. In a blinding flash of light, the pot's true nature revealed itself, its radiant glow swallowing Baisa whole as punishment for her wicked intentions. The pot was not meant to be used by those with ill intent. It was a beacon of light in a world shrouded in shadow, and it would not suffer the touch of evil lightly. And so, as Baisa found herself consumed by the very magic she had sought to control, the pot vanished into the air. When Memia and Kwame reached back home, they did not find the magic pot. They started to search for it and became very worried. But pot was nowhere to be seen. As the sun rose on a new day in Ronadi, whispers of Baisa's disappearance spread like wildfire through the village, casting a shadow of concern over its inhabitants. With hearts heavy with worry, the villagers collected together in search of their missing neighbor, combing every corner and crevice in the hopes of finding a clue to her whereabouts. But despite their tireless efforts, Baisa remained elusive, her absence leaving behind an eerie emptiness that echoed through the streets. Baisa's insatiable greed cast a dark shadow over the village of Ronadi, robbing its inhabitants of the bountiful blessings that the magical pot had bestowed upon them. With her selfish actions, she severed the lifeline of sustenance and abundance that had sustained the community. Despite the setback caused by Baisa's greed, Memia and Kwame remained unwavering in their commitment to the well-being of their village. With hearts full of compassion and a determination to make a difference, they turned adversity into opportunity. They used their savings to open a small restaurant that would serve as a beacon of hope for the less fortunate. As the aroma of freshly cooked meals wafted through the air, the doors of their restaurant swung open to welcome all who hungered, regardless of their means. In addition to providing food for less fortunate people, Memia and Kwame fueled the fires of solidarity and brotherhood that blazed brightly in their town with every hot meal they served. Their kindness and generosity did not go unnoticed, as kind-hearted souls from near and far gathered at their side, eager to lend a helping hand in their noble attempt. Together, they formed a network of support and solidarity, each contributing what they could to ensure that no one in their village would ever go hungry again. Lastly, in the hustle and bustle of their bustling restaurant, Memia and Kwame found solace and satisfaction in knowing that they had made a difference in the lives of their fellow villagers. For them, true wealth lay not in material possessions, but in the smiles of gratitude and the sense of purpose that filled their hearts each day. Thank you for being with us throughout this magical story. We will see you in next video with another amazing tale. Till then, take care.